You're at the grocery store. It's 11 p.m. on a random Tuesday. You're wearing sweatpants that have completely given up on life, and a hoodie you probably should have washed 3 days ago. And then you walk down the aisle and see them. That one person who somehow looks like a walking Pinterest board, buying almond milk. And you just stand there thinking, do they have a personal stylist on speed dial? Do they ever just look bad? Or do they wake up with perfectly styled hair and zero effort? We all know someone like this, the friend or coworker who looks effortlessly sharp even when they're just throwing something on. For a long time, I thought it was just top-tier genetics, or maybe a secret trust fund. But it's actually none of that. There is a very specific, deeply ingrained psychology behind people who always look hot. And once you see it, it completely changes how you look at them, and maybe how you look at yourself. First, you have to understand something called the baseline shift. For most of us, looking good is an event. We get ready for a party. We get ready for a date or a big meeting. It's a peak state. We climb the mountain of dressing up and then immediately descend back into our comfortable gremlin state the second we get home. For the people who always look hot, looking good isn't an event. It is their absolute zero. It's their baseline. Psychologically, they cannot function if their physical state feels chaotic or unkempt. It's a form of control. While you might feel relieved finally dropping the act and throwing on baggy clothes, they actually feel anxious if they look sloppy. Their brain translates looking sharp and put together into feeling safe. But here is where the real magic happens. They don't actually spend as much time getting ready as you think. They've just automated the effort. Think about decision fatigue. If you stand in front of your closet every morning trying to figure out what works together, you get exhausted. They don't do that. They curate their lives so that even when they're lazy, their lazy is still aesthetically pleasing. They buy high-quality, well-fitted basics that automatically match. They find one signature haircut that works perfectly with their face shape and stick to it. They have a grooming routine that is down to an absolute science. They aren't making choices every single day. They built a system once, and now they just live inside it. But it goes deeper, right into social psychology. Have you heard of the halo effect? It's a cognitive bias where we automatically assume highly attractive, well-groomed people are also smarter, more competent, and more successful. People who always look hot have experienced this bias their entire lives. They know exactly how the world treats them when they show up looking like a 10. Free upgrades, instant respect in a room, people paying much closer attention when they speak. Once your brain gets used to that premium level of social treatment, losing it feels like a demotion. Looking hot becomes a psychological feedback loop. They keep doing it because the world financially and socially rewards them for it every single day. But here's the twist, the part that makes them deeply human. For a lot of these people, perfection is armor. I used to know someone exactly like this, always sharp, always flawless. I finally asked them about it once, and the answer hit me hard. If I look completely put together on the outside, nobody asks if I'm falling apart on the inside. Sometimes being chronically put together is a defense mechanism. It's a way to keep people at a safe distance. You project an image so strong and polished that there are no cracks for anyone to see your insecurities or vulnerabilities. You control the narrative before anyone else even has a chance to speak. So next time you see that effortlessly perfect person buying milk at 11 p.m., don't just see the clothes or the style. See the system, see the armor, see the baseline. Because looking hot isn't just about genetics, it's a mindset.